单。这么多的优惠，你们还在等什么呢？就把你的安乐窝住在一个无污染、无工厂、无重金属的地点吧。我是 Chen， 给您一个优质的居住环境是我的使命。
NS Matrix, Pegasus Sport, Johor Southern Tigers, Singapore Adroit, KL Asil, Sunrise Youngsters,
One-on-one, J-Ball. You do know this is my house, right? Yeah, it's my house too.
No one can compete. I just do what comes natural. This is what they came for.
欢迎来到我们全新面貌的 Imbiana Damai 2 Erasa 坐落于金銮城，一座累积了超过20千人口的绿岭之城。金銮城围绕着居然著名的南巴山，清晨云雾让你仿佛身处于云顶高原，给您一个自然凉爽的气候和绿意盎然的环境。风水地理位置绝佳，享受有山有水，也感受到大自然的气息。它是一个远离尘埃又极为便利的地点，不到2分钟的车程就能抵达便利超市、KFC、火车站咖啡馆等等。下来就是我们精心打造的绿色围篱保安区，让每一位家人与访客都有焕然一新的感觉。
So right now, this is going to be an amazing match right here about to take place with a little less than 10 minutes. So stay tuned to your screen as we head down to our courtside reporting.
All right, so thank you, Hakim. Here we have Kevin from Johor Southern Tigers and Morgan from Singapore Adroit. So Morgan, currently Singapore Adroit is in their winning streak, ranking 3rd on our league table. Even with so short-handed always, you guys still managed to keep the game close. So what's the secret behind this?
Just trying to get as many defensive stops as we can, and just trying to get easy baskets, trying to get to the free throw line to give us some, to make sure we preserve some energy a little bit, but just keeping the game simple.
All right, so thank you, Morgan. Kevin, yesterday was a big match. You guys still managed to hold it in a solid and convincing way. So was it because you guys lose for the first time in KL, or was it because you guys are here in your home court, supported by your home crowd?
I would say a little bit of both. The fans really did help, their energy. Yeah, they give us energy, so.
All right, so for the past few days, many fans came purposely to our court, to our stadium to support your team. Before you start your last game, do you have anything to say to us?
Yeah, thank you very much for everyone to come out, showing up. We really appreciate it.
All right, so thank you, Kevin. Which team will ended up Batu Pahat Circuit with 4-0 perfect score? We'll see. Back to you, Hakim.
Okay, thank you, Vicky. That's Kevin Lindasom and also Tevin Glass with the interview. So both teams, Singapore Adroit and also Johor Southern Tigers, have been going great gun in Batu Pahat. 3 wins out of 3 for both. So as Vicky said, one of them will win the 4th match to go 4 win out of 4. Which one will it be? As we take a look at this team list of Johor Southern Tigers. Again, we'll be banking on their talisman, the main player, Tevin Glass from USA, Kevin Lindasom as well, and their import from Philippines, Jeremy Cabanag. Brian, was Singapore Adroit, of course, we know no Powe Huao today, but they do have 2 new players, I believe. Herman Chan and also Russell Lowe has been included into the squad.
Yes, that is a great addition there by Singapore Adroit in having Russell Lowe service today in this game. So they are going to use him in the low block because he is a very agile and also very solid low block player today for Singapore Adroit. In the previous game, Adroit took on Pegasus Sport in that convincing win. Moses Morgan finishing off with 35 points, 2 steals, and 18 rebounds. Definitely an MVP performance right there by Moses Morgan. Also for Wong Jonghan with 21 points. Red hot shooting for Singapore yesterday, shooting 50% from the field and knocking down 2 shots from behind the arc. And here comes the Singapore Adroit players being introduced into the court by our courtside announcer.
Singapore Adroit being led by Moses Morgan as a team captain today. The previous leg in Kuala Lumpur, the win belonged to Johor Southern Tigers 90-82 over their southern neighbors. So what will be the result today? Well, we shall see after this.
Now this is a quiet crowd here as the Singapore Adroit team is being introduced, so no hand claps at all as a sign to show from the crowd from what happened yesterday. Very controversial, but everything is under the bridge now.
Yep.
Waters are calm, everything is settled down, so it's a new day for us with new fighting spirit here by Singapore Adroit.
So that's Charles Garcia, Moses Morgan, and also Wong Jong Han. And the rest of the players for Singapore Adroit, they will be gunning for that 4th win in a row before we head up north to Penang for the next leg of this major basketball league, playing in black and cream. This is Singapore Adroit, and now presenting to you Johor Southern Tigers.
Let's go, Butterfly, baby. Let's go. With your energy, Butterfly. Where you at? Butterfly, where you at? Let's go, Butterfly. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, introducing for the Johor Southern Tigers, number 3, inaugural. Number 7, Dominic Termer. And number 9, Georgie Reed. Number 11, Yuzen Cole. Number 12, Kai Shin Wong. Number 21, Hong Shen Ho. Number 36, Yan Chuan Yak. And right now, Johor Southern Tigers, starting 5. Number 0, G20. Number 17, Nasser Hamzilale. Number 28, June Tan Lee. That's all one. Number 40, Kevin Glass. And number 37, Yi Tong Ladies and gentlemen, Johor Southern Tigers!
Here we go. Johor Southern Tigers players being introduced in spectacular fashion here inside the Chan Kok Yang Stadium in Batu Pahat. The team playing in red, black, gunning for glory. The winner here will book their place in the playoff round. Will it be Johor Southern Tigers? Will it be Singapore Adroit? Your guess is as good as mine. So let the game begin.
So
here we go.
Both teams are trying to get this win right here. Singapore on a good run here in Batu Pahat. Also, Johor Southern Tigers as well, trying to secure as many wins as possible here in front of their home crowd. You can see the energy of the stadium right now in support of their home team.
So the two teams are all set. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of this match. The second one out of 3. Right after this at 8 p.m. it will be the third and final match in Batu Pahat. That will be between NS Matrix and also KL Asil. But this is the highlight, the one that we've been waiting for by the two teams who are still yet to lose. 3 out of 3, 3 wins out of 3 in Batu Pahat. Yesterday it was Singapore Adroit with a win over Pegasus 93-82, while Johor Southern Tigers defeated NS Matrix 83-60. So the 3 wins for Johor Southern Tigers have been with a double-digit advantage over their opponents. So this is certainly a team that's going great gun currently for them.
Yes, big game so far from previous game. Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 players in double-digit scoring for their team in Johor Southern Tigers. Lim Chi Wei, the starting point guard. Although he's small, but they call him the Mighty Mouse, leading the way with 12 points and 6 assists in yesterday's game. And then also not counting out the guy, the import from Philippines, Jeremiah Cabernac, came out hot in the second quarter and drilling 1 from the 3-point line, puts him with 11 points and 5 rebounds. And then the local hero, Heng Itong, you can hear the crowd cheering for him as he exits the tunnel earlier on in the introduction, finished with 18 points and 4 rebounds, knocking down 4 shots from behind the arc. And then the main of the highlight, Tevin Glass, right in the middle of the court right now with jersey number 40. He had 26 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 steals. What a player of the game performance there by Tevin Glass, shooting 38% and 50% from downtown, making 2 out of 4 from behind the arc for Tevin Glass.
Indeed, well, he lead the team to glory yet again tonight, so we shall see. And here we are at the start of this match with a tip-off between the two teams, Johor Southern Tigers and Singapore Adroit. So here we go. Charles Garcia and Tevin Glass. We are all set right in the center of the court. It is Garcia. Well, it will be...
they will do a re-jump here.
Re-jump. Incidentally, I yet to mention the name of our official in charge. Crew chief is Mr. Ho Yuan Mok. Will be, while the umpire is Ng Hua Long and also Yap Ho Boon. So here we go with the Singapore Adroit in black. The first point there delivered by number 32 for them. That's Russell Lowe. First appearance for him in Batu Pahat for Singapore Adroit. Eng Yi Tong from behind the arc. A local lad playing some great basketball this entire week in Batu Pahat for Johor Southern Tigers. The throw in from the sideline here for number 10, Wong Zhong Han.
Wow, that's great defense right there. Trap defense right from the get-go for Johor Southern Tigers. Draws the foul, puts it into the lane for Lane Dassom.
Lane Dassom did well there and draws the foul as well. So 2 points for Johor Southern Tigers, as you can see from the action replay, despite the challenge there from Wong Zhong Han, and the foul from Zhong Han warranted this free throw for Johor Southern Tigers off the rim there with that free throw. So back to Adroit here. Zhong Han easily picked up that by Moses Morgan, the big man, able to slot it home. Next point there for Adroit. Yitong. Kevin Lane Dassom with a shot from behind the arc. A 3-pointer that delivered by Lane Dassom.
5 points already for Kelvin Dassom right here.
Yeah.
Russell scoring at will against Dassom here. A little bit bigger than Dassom on the low block as he backs him down.
Russell started this first quarter for Singapore Adroit. Here goes Russell with a long pass there towards Garcia. Garcia will need to deal with Lane Dassom and also Tevin Glass. It is Garcia. Oh, and a turn and dunking the ball into the basket. He had it all planned out and did that so convincingly. Charles Garcia.
You can see there's a ferociousness in his eyes today for Charles Garcia, trying to send a statement here early in the game with that dunk.
And a quick response there from Tevin Glass at the basket, putting in for 2 for Johor Southern Tigers. Zhong Han here for Adroit. Russell Lowe Intercepted, but it's gone out of bounds from Tevin Glass. So possession back to the team in black, Singapore Adroit. Garcia saving the ball from To King Huang. Still Garcia looking for the opportunity off the rim. Picked up by Garcia the second time of asking and putting it into the basket. Next 2-point there for Charles Garcia.
This is battle of the two top scorers of the season, Tevin Glass versus Charles Garcia. Both players trying to show that they are the best import player in the season. So you can see them going head-to-head at the low block earlier on. A little exchanging of words by Charles Garcia to Tevin Glass as he puts it into the basket.
And from the sideline here, Heng Yi Tong for Johor Southern Tigers. Kevin. This is Glass for Johor. Still Glass. Jun Kang tries to keep the ball in play. It's gone out of King Huang, who is protesting to the umpire. A discussion from the umpire now to come to the final decision.
So final decision there by the referee says possession to Johor Southern Tigers. Last touch by Adroit player.
So one more time to be taken by Johor Southern Tigers from the back line as they go searching for the next point. Glass with a shot off the rim. So back to Singapore Adroit, Zhong Han. And a pass there towards Moses Morgan, who delivers a three-pointer there convincingly, adding to the tally there for Adroit, 13-7.
Picking things up where he left off from yesterday's performance. Moses Morgan going to work for Adroit.
And at the other end, this is Kevin Lane Dassom putting it for two for Johor Southern Tiger. Zhong Han takes the ball to the basket and a nice slotting it into the basket there from Zhong Han. Racking up the points are currently 15-9 in favor of Singapore Adroit. Lane Dassom, all good work there, but no basket from Lane Dassom. King Huang to Zhong Han. Charles Garcia from behind the arc. Off the rim instead, but back to Southern Tigers. Heng Yi Tong with the shot. Picking up another 2 points there for Johor Southern Tigers. Garcia. Oh, what a turn there, but lost the ball. Possession being kept by Johor Southern Tigers. Good work there from Moses Morgan. Jun Kang to Yi Tong, and Yi Tong with a shot! Oh, behind the arc. Much to the delight of the crowd here in the stadium.
Showing the 3 symbol to the crowd, sending this roof on fire there with the shot by Heng Yi Tong.
And at the other end, Garcia for Adroit. Trickling on the rim, pick it up for the second time and putting it into the basket. Good work there from Garcia. Jun Kang for Johor. Off the backboard and picked up here by Lane Dassom, who draws the foul there. There was a protest there from Moses Morgan.
So the first foul here being penalized on Charles Garcia. As you can see, both of the import players are arguing with the call of the referee as they got hacked on the previous end, didn't get the call. So right now, side ball once again for Johor Southern Tigers.
Chi Wei with the ball for Johor Southern Tigers. And Jun Kang off the rim, picked up there by Zhong Han. Gave it to Garcia. It's gone out of Lee Jun Kang. 17 Adroit and 14 Johor Southern Tigers. Jeremy Kabanak making his first appearance this evening for Johor Southern Tigers. Morgan. Morgan with a shot off the rim by Moses Morgan. Kabanak. Kabanak now with a shot. Again denied by the rim. Back to Adroit. Running down the flank here. Moses Morgan lobbing it in. Well defended by Tevin Glass. Glass making his way. The challenge from Garcia, unable to find the basket. Tevin Glass.
Beautiful move there to change hand in mid-air, finishing with the left hand over 2 defenders there by Tevin Glass.
It's 16 for Johor and 17 Adroit. Russell Lowe from underneath the basket. Tries to find a spot there, but denied. Good defending there from a Johor Southern Tigers. Now Kabanak with a shot here from behind the arc. Jeremy Kabanak making no mistake with a 3-pointer there.
Right off the bench, Jeremy Kabanak came in firing from downtown right away.
Yeah. 7 is To King Huang. This is Russell Lowe with a turning there and putting the ball into the basket as well. Russell Lowe. That has taken Adroit to 19. Level term with Johor Southern Tigers yet another 3-pointer. He can do no wrong. Jeremy Kabanak on the trot with a 3-pointer for Johor Southern Tigers.
Back-to-back 3-pointers for Agent 7 here to start things off for him in the first period.
You can see the action replay there. A foul there with Zhong Han went down on the floor. So the ball possession given to Singapore Adroit from the sideline. You can see Ng Shi Yu also being brought in. Zhong Han, number 10.
Isolation here.
Yep. Another point for Singapore Adroit and Johor Southern Tigers now. What would the response be? And the shot coming in from John Wong Kai Chek. 3-pointers are from Wong Kai Chek. Johor in the lead here, 25-21. Garcia with Morgan. Here we go. And 26 is Yek Liang Chuan. The shot from Liang Chuan. And no basket there, so still at 25-21. And Charles Garcia.
Referee points the foul was on the ground before the shot, so basket will not count.
Will not be counted, yep.
But Tevin Glass will pick up his first personal foul. And another substitution here for Singapore Adroit. Checking into the game for the first time, Zhou Zhenqiang.
Zhou Zhenxiang, number 3 for Singapore Adroit. And she is there as well. Looks like number 5 jersey is being worn by Van Waal.
I believe that's Mitchell.
Oh, sorry.
Mitchell Folkoff.
Yeah, Mitchell fall off. Mitchell, number 5 for Singapore Adroit. Beg your pardon, it's not Van Waal. And that's Chi Yu putting the ball into the basket. Back to Johor Southern Tigers, Heng Yi Tong. And the pass that was meant for John Wong was too hard there. It's gone out of bounds. Lee Jun Kang back onto the court, taking the place of Kabanak. This is Mitchell for Singapore Adroit. Good dribbling skill there, shown by Mitchell here. Morgan to Garcia. Garcia tries to get the better of Glass off the backboard, picked up there by Glass.
Garcia is taking things personally here, picking up the assignment of defending Tevin Glass all by himself.
Yeah, Heng Yitong. Yitong dispossessed by Mitchell, did well there to take the ball. Zhen Qiang the recipient, but not for long. Now back to Johor Southern Tigers, 2 against 1. Glass will go with a 3-pointer, and look at his action there. Sending the ball sailing straight into the basket from behind the arc.
Sending Moses Morgan to the sky with that pump fake after the shot left his hand. Just stares at Moses Morgan as he strodes back down to his end of the court.
28-23. Looking good here. And another shot. A 3-pointer for Charles Garcia. And with that, the end of an exciting quarter here. Just a 2 points separating the two teams here. Johor Southern Tigers in the lead, 28-26 over Singapore Adroit.
This is beautiful basketball we're watching here at Stadium Chan Kok Kiang Batu Pahat. Both teams trading shots after shots, going at each other, play after play.
Yep.
And a little one-on-one action there by Charles Garcia and also Tevin Glass down the low block there. You gotta love it as a basketball fan right here. You can see Johor Southern Tigers, John Wong coming off the bench, scoring that 3-point bomb from the top of the key. His favorite spot, by the way. So knocking that down with confidence. He has been practicing that shot for many, many years now. And then Singapore Adroit coming right back, not backing down in this challenge against a very hostile home team.
Yep.
Tevin Glass, this is the 3-point that we've talked about. Moses Morgan tries to contest it, a little too late, lets him shoot. And the stare down right there by Tevin Glass. But Charles Garcia nailing this 3-point bomb from way downtown, from a different area code.
Exactly, it's all happening here, guys. The match between Singapore Adroit and Johor Southern Tigers. Picking up the pace here. And just 2 points separating the two teams. Be sure that you continue to stay with us on our official YouTube channel to follow this live stream live from Batu Pahat. So we shall begin, or rather continue, the second quarter of this match. Not too long from now. Umpire signaling for all the players to make their way back onto the court. The 5 players from respective team. Moses Morgan, Charles Garcia, the 2 talisman for Singapore Adroit, up against Tevin Glass, a big American who's been showing his prowess on the court the last 3 days in Batu Pahat. What about he has been really real quality players being brought into Johor Southern Tigers. A player that's able to inspire the other local players as well to produce some of the best basketball for Johor Southern Tigers. Garcia now coming up to Tevin Glass and draws the foul there.
That is an intelligent move there by Charles Garcia, knowing there was no help side at the back end. Just went straight at Tevin Glass as Tevin Glass picks up his second personal foul early here in the game.
As you can see from the action replay there. Draws the foul, and the first free throw into the basket by Charles Garcia. And the second one from Garcia as well. Off the rim. So picked up by Johor Southern Tigers, making the move. Lee Jun Kang.
This is the beauty of having a home crowd behind you, supporting with the booze at the free throw line for Charles Garcia while he shoots the crowd out with his first made free throw.
Laying the song with a shot off the rim. Back to Johor Southern Tigers, and again Yek Liang Chuan also not getting the basket there with his shot. Garcia once more taking it out to the basket, and it was put in by Eun Shi-yu for Adroit.
Great court awareness there by Eun Shi-yu with the miss of Charles Garcia.
And the throw there from behind the arc by Yi Tong. That's off the backboard. Adroit with a slim 1 point lead over Johor Southern Tigers currently. Moses Morgan. And a pass that was meant for Shiu has gone out of bounds.
Now Johor Southern Tigers has to be careful here. They have to make a much better shot selection here. Not trying to settle way too much threes here. They got to make the right decision because Yi Tong just fired that from way downtown with a lot of time on the clock. That's going to be not a best shot that he can do. Oh, an offensive foul call here against Johor Southern Tigers. Illegal screen here being called on Jun Kang, as you can see on the replay here, brought to you by Leaning.
So that's the foul by Jun Kang on number 3, Zhu Zhenqiang. So possession back to Adroit. Currently, Russell Lowe, Mitchell gave it to Zhong Han. Zhong Han missing the basket, but back to Heng Yi Tong here for Johor Southern Tigers. What a pass that towards Linda Som. A little bit too high over the basket. Mitchell. And here's Moses Morgan with a shot from behind the arc by Morgan. And draws the foul as well. 32 now for Adroit. And they will have the free throw now. As we can see from the action replay. Yeah, the foul on by Lee Jun Kang on Moses Morgan.
Jeremy Cabernet coming in once again for Johor Southern Tigers. So Kelvin will go to the bench in his place.
So Morgan with a free throw for Adroit. Looking to add to the tally. That one goes straight into the basket. 33 now Adroit and 28 for Southern Tigers. Still early in the second quarter. Here's Tevin Glass. Glass with the blocking there by Russell Lowe. Adroit did well to dispossess and picked up the ball now. Turnover. Morgan. Still Morgan lobbing the ball, but off the backboard. But Shiyu picks it up, the rebound, and putting it into the basket. Next point then for Adroit.
Now Johor Southern Tigers going with the small ball player right here. The biggest, tallest player is Tevin Glass compared to a much bigger size Singapore Adroit game. You can see playing way up to the top, trying to apply more pressure on the perimeter as they get the block right there.
Glass denied, and it is Adroit. Mitchell tussling for the ball there with Heng Yi Tong on the floor. Possession has been awarded back to Singapore Adroit. Well, as we await. So from the sideline, it is a Mitchell to Russell. And Morgan from behind the arc. A precision shot. Nicely done there by Moses Morgan. Adding to the tally. Now they are 10 points advantage over Johor Southern Tigers currently.
Moses Morgan picking things up while Charles Garcia is on the bench, just scoring all the three-pointers that he can do.
And Yi Tong making no mistake from behind the arc as well. Much to the delight of the crowd here. Mitchell, Russell keeps the ball in play. And this is Morgan from behind the arc. Yet another precision shot, racking up the points from the behind the arc. It is Moses Morgan. Look at the celebration there with Garcia.
That was a heat check right there by number 8 of Adroit, draining that shot from downtown. The quick release, it don't matter. Now they have put multiple faces in front of Moses Morgan now, but everything is just falling in his favor now.
As you can see from the game highlight brought to you by Leaning. That's Glass that denied. Great defending there from Adroit. And then this shot from behind the arc from Morgan sails into the basket. Yu Tong did very well as well to deliver a 3-pointer for Johor Southern Tigers. And then this man Morgan again taking Adroit to 41 with his 3-pointers. Everything is happening here in the stadium between Singapore Adroit and Johor Southern Tigers. It is a 10-point lead over Johor Southern Tigers currently, 41-31. All right, here we go. The siren has been signaled for all the players to make their way back onto the court.
Going back to the original lineup here with Chi Wei at the point, John Wong playing as forward, and Kapanak as their shooting guard, together with Tevin Glass on the floor.
Chi Wei takes the ball. Glass facing Ng Shi Yu. Kapanak with a shot off the rim from Kapanak. Zhong Han, this is Morgan. Morgan and the pass to no one as the ball has gone out of bounds. It will be Johor Southern Tigers ball from the sideline. And a change of ball for Tevin Glass with possession now for Johor Southern Tigers. Yi Tong. Jeremy Kapanak. Kapanak lost the ball. It is turnover, and then Morgan draws the foul there as he goes to the basket. It is Heng Yi Tong with a foul on Morgan. So 2 shots has been awarded in favor of Moses Morgan.
Charles Garcia checks back into the game for Johor, for Singapore Adroit, and in comes Kelvin Dasome for Johor Southern Tigers.
So Morgan with a free throw here to add to the tally for Adroit. Into the basket. Precision. Mr. Precision today, Morgan. From behind the arc. And with the free throws as well here. And the second one from Morgan into the basket as well. 2 out of 2. So Adroit at 43 currently and 31 for Southern Tigers. Picked up there by Russell Lowe. Zhong Han. Mitchell. This is Garcia. Garcia passed the ball to Morgan. Morgan with a shot off the rim. Now picked up by Tevin Glass. Glass makes his way. Looking for the next point here. And off the backboard into the basket. Good work there for 2. For Moses, for Tevin Glass. Adroit here with Morgan and Garcia combining. Zongchan awaiting. And well defended there by Glass and picked up there by Heng Yi Tong. Lane Dasam picks up the ball. This is Chi Wei with a 3-pointer attempt. Lost a foul there. I think it was Wong Zhong Han with a foul on Chi Wei. So the free throw awarded in favor of Lim Chi Wei for Johor Southern Tigers. So Chi Wei with a shot. Nicely done, straight into the basket by Chi Wei.
So Lim Chi Wei in last game finished with 12 points and 6 assists.
And the next one as well. Good work there from Lim Chi Wei. And the next one as well for Lim Chi Wei. And reduce the deficit here. That's 3 out of 3 for Lim Chi Wei. 36 now for Johor and 43 Adroit. Russell Lowe. And the pass towards Wong Zhong Han. Zhong Han lost the ball now. Yeng Yi Tong with a shot. Oh, that one goes in nicely. Beautifully done by the local lad Heng Yi Tong. What a nice 3-pointer there from Yi Tong.
3-point specialist back at it. Again, shooters is gonna shoot. It doesn't matter if he has a slump or he's shooting well. Put the ball in his hands and watch it drop.
Zhong Han, good defending there from Southern Tigers, although he draws the foul there. So 2 shots awarded in favor of Singapore Adroit. You can see from the screen there, more crowds making their way into the stadium. It is public holiday today in Johor. And tomorrow, of course, is a nationwide public holiday in Malaysia. A lot of free time, ample time for the local folks in Batu Pahat to make their way to the stadium and join us in these 2 remaining matches. And meanwhile, Singapore Adroit racking up the points now at 44 currently. But Johor Southern Tigers is not too far behind. Just 5 points adrift. Kevin Linderson with a shot off the backboard, picked up there by Garcia. So Garcia takes the ball all the way to the basket, off the backboard and into the basket by Mr. Garcia.
It's too big, too strong on that move right there. Just a blow by. Here comes Chi Wei on the other end.
Traveling violation there on the part of John Wong, I believe. So possession back to Singapore Adroit. You can see from the action replay, the pass from Chi Wei there. Another 2 points off the camera there. Delivered by Wong Zhong Han. Yi Tong. Good shot there by Chi Wei. Able to slot it home. Off the pass there from Heng Yi Tong.
Just threading the needle there with that pass to find a backdoor cut by Chi Wei with the easy twist.
It is Garcia now against Tevin Glass. Garcia with a shot off the rim. No basket there. So Glass for Johor. And a long shot there. Springing off the rim. Moses Morgan. Left it for Russell Lowe. Here's Garcia now. Garcia making his way to the basket. And second time of asking into the basket. Nicely done there by Charles Garcia. Adding to the tally for Adroit at 50 currently. 9 points advantage over Johor. Heng Yi Tong. Yi Tong to Chi Wei. Chi Wei with a shot. And continued on by Yi Tong, and also Tevin Glass did well to push the ball into the basket. And points are coming in now. It's off the rim there from Moses Morgan. Oh, good play there from Johor Southern Tigers into the basket and draws the foul.
Continuation play there. Referee gives the basket counts for Chi Wei. Foul's gonna be called on Wong Zhong Han right there.
Chi Wei did well, much to the delight of the crowd here. So 45 for Johor Southern Tigers. 5 points adrift, and Chi Wei with the opportunity to get them closer to Adroit. So Lim Chi Wei, number 0 for Johor Southern Tigers. Good shot there by Chi Wei. 46 for Johor. Now the response from Singapore Adroit. Good work there from To King Hwang, sailing the ball into the basket. And number 5. Into the basket as well from Kevin Lane. Dassom did well there for Johor Southern Tigers.
Caught the defense sleeping right there with the maneuver through traffic.
As we take a look at this action replay, Heng Yi Tong, Kevin Lane Dassom.
Shooting foul call against number 3 of Singapore Adroit. So Zhou Zhenqiang picks up his personal foul. Shooting foul. So Kevin Dassom at the line, shooting 2 for Johor Southern Tigers.
Opportunity for Kevin Lane Dassom to reduce the deficit further here at 48 off the rim, unfortunately, with the first throw. And the next one from Dassom. Goes into the basket by Kevin Lane Dassom. So 49 there, Johor Southern Tigers. As Adroit gets back into the action here. Garcia tries to pass the ball towards Russell. Dispossessed. Been kept in play. Good work there by Chi Wei. Yi Tong with a shot. A bit unlucky there. But credit goes to Chi Wei with his heroic keeping the ball in play. Draws the foul there.
And a foul call there on Brian to pick up a personal foul while he shoved Charles Garcia from the back as he went for the rebound.
So moving on, possession back to, or rather free throw has been awarded in favor of Charles Garcia here for Singapore Adroit.
Yes, that's correct, Hakeem, because they were in the team penalty now for Johor Southern Tigers.
So Garcia into the basket with the first one. Adroit at 53 here and Johor has 49. Not too far apart. And the next one as well, making no mistake with all the free throws. I reckon the percentage has been good on the free throws territory.
Charles Garcia is no stranger to hostile environment when he played for Taiwan in the T1 League.
Here's Heng Yi Tong for Johor. Did well there. Good work. Driving the ball into the basket. And here comes Garcia. Garcia up against Tevin Glass. And able to put it into the basket as well. So back to Johor Southern Tigers. And again, a quick response. All the points are coming in the final seconds of this first half.
This is good energy here to get a lot of steals here, but they still have to stop this man right here, Charles Garcia, going right in traffic.
The third time of asking into the basket. I think Tevin Glass took a bit of a knock there. And that's the end of the first half. The second quarter with Adroit. Points after points. They are in the lead here, 58-53 for Johor Southern Tigers. What a match this has been.
So Tevin Glass still a little shaken up from that play as the medical team is going to check on him on the sideline. So let's hope everything is okay because Johor Southern Tigers definitely needs him in this game to keep them as close as possible to this red-hot firing Singapore Adroit team that is in favor of the lead as we head into our halftime break.
So halftime now between Johor Southern Tigers and Singapore Adroit. So before the fun and game for the spectators, we're going to head down to courtside for the interview with our man down there, Sam. Over to you, Sam.
at the moment. All right. We have Mitchell from Singapore Adroit. Obviously, you as a point guard for the team. Right. So why do you think is the game still so close with your so many imports and all that? Why is the team still so close?
We need more transition defense and defending the three-point line. Yeah, that's the two biggest reasons why it's so close.
Yeah. Who do you think is the most threatening player from Johor Tiger?
What's that?
Who do you think is the most threatening Johor Tiger player?
I don't know any of them.
All right, it's all right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you. Cheers.
And that's Mitchell Volkov, number 5 for Singapore Adroit. So back to Sam down there for fun and games, halftime games for the spectators. Over to you.
欢迎来到我们全新面貌的 Imbiana Damai 2 Erasa 坐落于金銮城，一座累积了超过20千人口的绿岭之城。金銮城围绕着居然著名的南巴山，清晨云雾让你仿佛身处于云顶高原，给您一个自然凉爽的气候和绿意盎然的环境。风水地理位置绝佳，享受有山有水，也感受到大自然的气息。它是一个远离尘埃又极为便利的地点，不到2分钟的车程就能抵达便利超市、KFC、火车站咖啡馆等等。再来就是我们精心打造的绿色围篱保安区，让每一位家人与访客都有焕然一新的感觉。在这里还拥有了一片1亩大的专属休闲公园。无论是户外健身器材、篮球场、瞭望台及游乐场都一并俱全。如果你是一个向往高生活品质及优越的环境，那你可别错过了我们为你准备的这款4房4侧，而且有着1排者长的双层牌楼。有一个足以媲美半独立的宽敞车房，即使放上了4辆车都没问题，也随时能用作家庭聚会的场合。楼下设有长辈房，并与厕所相连接，更适合用于3代同堂聚一屋的概念。开放式的客厅与饭厅格局，有个非常好发挥的空间。干湿厨房分明，也大大提升了视觉上的观感。再来后巷还多了一个至少4侧的空地，还可以拥有自己的种植小天地。2楼有个多功能的共享空间，能改造成书阁或休息厅，又或者是给居家办公、居家学习的家人们更为合适。简约舒适的主卧室设计，睡床与衣帽间的隔离，迎接了现代人的理想设计概念。另外2间睡房都各自备有浴室，充分的给予个人的隐私及方便。买房可以说是人生的一件大事，更是我们生活起居的重要地方。尤其是在疫情期间，深深的体会到一间家的重要性。那现在的超值配套，让想要更大空间的您带来更大的惊喜。不仅是低头期，而且首2年的保安费、1年的网络费，还有律师费、印花税、买卖合同、贷款合同等诸多手续费，均由我们为您买单。这么多的优惠，你们还在等什么呢？就把你的安乐窝住在一个无污染、无工厂、无重金属的地点吧。我是 Chen， 给您一个优质的居住环境是我的使命。
我想要选最上面那边的，我觉得你们在那个角落那边，哈。OK。黑衣的可以跟黄衣的剪刀石头布吗 ？OK， 你下来吧。OK， 在这里最后一位了哦。你们最快举手的就好了 ，OK。我都看到你们，所以不好意思，如果没有选到你们的话 ，OK。Let's go 啊，1、2、3。我觉得哈，你要下来玩吗？来吧，买票的哈，不好意思啊，我们下一场还有的 ，OK。如果没有选到你们，我知道你们这几天都非常热情，一直举手。可是很多时候的话，我们机会有限，所以也是感谢大家，就是 来这边支持我们 ，OK。所以我们即将就是玩这个游戏的话，1、2、3、4、5，OK。我们即将玩这个游戏的话，来全部进来这个圆圈里面。我相信大家在中学还是小学练球的时候都会玩的一个游戏。来，再多几位，哎呀，没有票了，还有一个谁要做候补 ？OK， 我要听尖叫声 ，Let's go，1、2、3，Let's go，Let's go，Let's go。你下来，你有玩过吗？下来，传到9后台一个了，下来 ，Let's go。来，我们玩这个游戏，奖品是一个手表对吗？价值2500块的手表。奖品如果这是赢家的话，你们的奖品是一个价值2500块的手表 ，Our Wrist Watch，OK？来，你们全部进来先。我们这个游戏很简单 ，OK？ 我们就是你们要带球，可是你们要丢掉人家的球。如果你的球掉了，你就出局了 ，OK？ 明白？然后最后3位的话，我们会在半圆圈里面去玩 ，OK？ 我们一个个出，重新开始，一个出，重新开始 ，OK？ 明白吗？如果你们把他的球踢掉的话，我们一起骂他们渣男 ，OK？ 来 ，Let's go， 我们开始比赛。来，在这个圆圈里面，你们的球不能在这个圆圈之外 ，OK？Let's go， 你们要进来这个圈，你们只能在这个圈里面。1、2、3，Let's go。OK， 你们要 steal 球，谁的球第一个掉出来的？谁的球第一个掉出来的？有吗？哇，你们很强你们比妈爸的强哇！我觉得你的先出局是吗？你的先出，然后我们再一起唱一下《海阔天空》。OK， 等一下，来我们 OK， 我们4个来球。还有4位 ，OK， 我们挑战一个，踢掉一个就只剩下半圈而已。来吧，1、2、3，Let's go。OK， 哇，这个很稳哦，这样子的哦。来，快点，你们要去丢啊 ！Let's go， 有吗？OK， 我觉得还会是冠军哦。OK， 你们还没有球就出去了。哇，你们打很久哇，夾攻有嗎？这个已经出了，你已经出了，你要再唱海阔天没有 ？OK， 这个声音可以大声一点吗？艾曼，music， OK， 我们来进来这边，OK。你们这里的话是 Final 3，OK？ 紧张吗？他都讲，你们这样简单呢哦。OK， 来，我们这里的话，我们淘汰一个，然后就是最后的总决赛。OK， 来啊，这边1、2、3，Let's go，Let's go，Let's go，OK， 看起来，哪一个？谁要？你出了 ，OK， 稍等一下哦，陪他一起上海阔天空一下。你觉得现在心情如何？
有点复杂。
是因为你有女朋友，还是因为他没有女朋友？你觉得心情如何？现在？紧张啊！不要紧张 ，OK， 这是1打1 ，OK， 这不是 Squid Game 啊，输了的话没有光彩出来的。把你们现在就1打1 ，OK， 赢家会赢取 Our Restore 的手表 ，OK，Let's go， 你要全力以赴，好吗？有信心吗？没有，如果你输的话，我们骂他。来 ，Let's go， 来1、2、3，Let's go，Let's go， 去弄他，他可能 run 你快点去 ，Let's go， 你可以的，去 steal 他，你可以的 ，steal 他，还有机会 ，Let's go，OK， 来了。来了 ，OK， 时间有点久啊，这个 哦哦，有机会来了来了哦！你赢了 ，Let's go！ 你赢了，渣男渣男渣男渣！你现在想你赢了一个弱小的女生。OK， 我们就要颁奖，谢谢你们过来这边参与，过来这边看球。你这一场球赛你支持谁？Johor 的啦，你是 Johor 人啊？哦 ，OK， 所以我们要颁奖啦 ，OK， 我们颁奖一下。哎，这是一个2400块的一个手表，开心吗？你赢掉一个女生的一个手表 ，OK， 来，我们也是要颁奖一下这个安慰奖，谢谢你，谢谢你们，谢谢你们，谢谢你们过来。哎，等一下一起唱歌啊！你还想要唱什么歌？你还想要唱什么歌？摘开海阔天空啊！这个哇，我很喜欢唱海阔天空。来 ，Let's go， 我们拍一张最后的照片哦，这边，感谢你们前来。谢谢你们，谢谢，希望你们玩得开心。哎呦，有点超时了，不好意思啊。
With our spectators, with Sam, we're back here, and we're gonna head straight down to the court side for more court side interview with Vicky. Over to you, Vicky.
All right, so thank you, Hakim. Right now, we have Hong Shen from Johor Southern Tigers. So Hong Shen, it was a great first half, but still on our scoring board is 53-58. Johor Tiger is still 5 points behind. So which part do you think need more in order to get your guys back on the winning game?
我觉得我们应该做好防守哦，因为上半场进攻有一点急啊，所以我们要做好防守，做好防守。
All right, so thank you, Hong Shen. Wish you good luck. Back to you, Hakim.
Thank you, Vicky. That's Ho Hong Shen of Johor Southern Tigers. And the second half will begin not too long from now. Both teams are already on the court here. Johor Southern Tigers with 5 points adrift of Singapore Adroit as we take a look at the halftime stats here. Adroit with 56% of the field goal, 23 out of 41, while Johor with 45%, 20 out of 44 field goal. And the 3 points the category there, you can see Adroit with 62% more for them, 5 out of 8. But for Johor Southern Tigers, 40%, 8 out of 20. It's a big number there for them.
Yes, and as this game goes down to the wire, every possession does make a difference there, so that 3 made shot is the difference right now with this lead for Adroit tipping in favor with them. And the rebounding section just 10 shy from Johor compared to Adroit. So those big men in the middle, Moses Morgan and also Charles Garcia, just absolutely killing it at the rebound department there, compared to Johor Southern Tiger only having Glass to do all the work to try and snatch as much board off the glass on every misses coming in from Singapore Adroit.
Yeah.
So in the first half, leading the way for Singapore Adroit, Moses Morgan with 17 points already. And who can forget his 3-point parade in the first half, knocking down 4 shots from behind the arc, shooting 50% from the field. And Charles Garcia, the one-on-one maestro today against Tevin Glass, making him scoring 22 points in the first half with 10 rebounds, 5 coming in from the offensive board. And he is shooting 47% off the field.
Looking
as
good
both
now.
Teams going back onto the court to start off this second half, Hakim. So what do you think? Is it going to be Adroit or Johor?
Well, still too close to call, but from what we see in the first half, Adroit, yes, as you said, Brian, with a combination of Garcia and Morgan going great guns, and ably supported by the likes of Russell Lowe, Mitchell Volkov, Zong Han as well. So this is the team that Johor Southern Tigers certainly will have their hands full in trying to deal with the marauding men of Adroit Look out for Morgan, look out for Garcia, and look out for the other players as well.
Oh, great defense there by Tevin Glass. Staying real disciplined, not committing the foul. And here comes Kelvin Lane. Oh my goodness.
Into the basket by Kevin Lane, the Som. Adding to the tally for Johor Southern Tigers, and picked up here by Tevin Glass. Surely that one goal going to the basket and draws the foul as well. Tevin Glass, good start here for Johor Tigers in the second half.
Marvelous way to start off the second half here with Tevin Glass going to his weaker hand on the left hand, draws the foul and finishes with the right. Charles Garcia just couldn't do anything with that. You can see on his body language, like, I know this is going to be a foul, but it's just very unlucky for him to drop the N1.
So the first one from Garcia into the basket. The drawing level there, 58-58 with Singapore Adroit. 5 points on the trot for them. And at the other end is Moses Morgan drawing the foul there from his countryman, Tevin Glass.
I believe that is going to be the third personal foul on Tevin Glass. Yes, it is. It's the third personal foul already for number 40 of Johor Southern Tigers.
So 2 shots here awarded to Moses Morgan of Adroit. Into the basket by Morgan. Precision.
Very hostile crowd right here every time Moses Morgan gets the ball, being the top scorer for Adroit.
Almost all of the crowd here are behind Johor Southern Tigers, the local team. And into the basket as well from Morgan with the second one, 2 out of 2. Back in the lead by 2 points. Now let's see Johor Southern Tigers. Lee Jun Kang here. Gave it to Tevin Glass. And a foul there from Mitchell Volkov on Glass. As we can see from this action replay. And that's Mitchell, the number 5. So possession back from the sideline for Johor Southern Tigers. Lee Jun Kang. This is Yi Tong. Glass has the ball now with a shot coming in. Shot no off the rim from Glass. Charles Garcia. Moses Morgan. Morgan. Give it to To King Huang. Russell Lowe with a turn. And then with a foul there called by the umpire on Russell. So therefore possession given back to Adroit. From behind the line. So Mitchell Volkov to Russell. Russell takes it to the basket off the backboard. Did well there to slot it home. Number 32, Russell Lowe. And at the other end, it is Heng Yi Tong. Good work there, Yi Tong. Driving the ball into the basket. And at the other end, good response, quick response there from Moses Morgan. Points are coming in now. Johor, 26, Yang Chuan, 26 for Johor. And this is Kevin Lane, the Som. Liang Chuan with a shot from behind the arc, off the rim. Mitchell Volkov. Morgan. Sizing up the opposition. This is a Garcia up against a Tevin Glass. Garcia able to slot it home. Good work there from the big man, Charles Garcia. And that takes Adroit to 64 currently, 66 currently. Glass. Lane the Som. Draws the foul there.
Charles Garcia picking up that personal foul there. A little bump on Tevin Glass as he tries to cut into the lane.
So Jun Kang from the sideline. Glass. Here comes the shot from Glass. Bump off the rim there and back to Adroit through Garcia here. King Huang. Keeping the ball in play. Just the challenge from Heng Yi Tong, and he's gone out of Garcia. Not liking the call. The crowd loving it. So possession back to the team from Johor Southern Tigers.
Heng Yi Tong right after that turnover, clapping to the crowd. Whoa! Yek Liang Chuan scores for 2 on the other end with a quick inbound there by Johor Southern Tigers.
Good thinking there from Lane Dasom to Yek Liang Chuan. So back to Johor Southern Tigers. Gets the ball. Here's Heng Yi Tong. And the shot off the rim. Too short the pass from Morgan toward his teammate Garcia. And here comes Glass with a shot. Draws the foul there from Morgan.
That was a smart move, right?
Yeah.
Going up to the basket. Notice that Moses Morgan is trying to close out. Extends his right hand to protect the ball right here, you can see. And draws the contact, sending himself to the line to shoot for 2 shots.
2 shot for Johor Southern Tigers. 4 points adrift of Singapore Adroit. So here we go. Glass into the basket with the first one. Slowly but surely. And the next one as well from Tevin Glass. 2 out of 2. Good work there from Glass. That takes Johor to 64 and Adroit 66. Substitution with Wong Zhong Han coming in place of To King Huang for Singapore Adroit. So Garcia for Adroit. Zhong Han. The pass that towards Michel Polkov. Garcia. Keeping possession, almost dispossessed by Chi Wei. Zhong Han. Zhong Han goes to the basket, but it is a Michel from behind the line. Back to Johor now. Chi Wei. Oh, Jun Kang just missing the pass there from Chi Wei. Zhong Han. Moses Morgan with a shot. Springing off the rim there. Picked up here by Tevin Glass. And Lee Jun Kang goes for the 3-pointer. Sails straight into the basket. Glass, or rather Lee Jun Kang, with a 3-pointer there for Johor. They are back in the lead here. And turnover back to Johor Southern Tigers. Chi Wei, Glass, facing Garcia. Second time of asking. Glass puts it in. Extending the lead now for Johor Southern Tigers.
And a quick timeout here being called by Adroit. So it's a one-on-one battle here between Garcia and Tevin Glass. Second quarter belongs to Charles Garcia. And guess what? Tevin Glass says, third quarter's mine, buddy. Sorry, but this is my house.
Game highlight here presented to you by Leaning, as we take a long pass from Lane Dasom. And then Yek Liang Chuan putting it into the basket. And this is a 3-pointer delivered by Lee Jun Kang. Good work there from Jun Kang. Precision. 3 points for Johor Southern Tigers. And this is Tevin Glass. First one off the rim, and second one just putting the ball, making sure that it goes into the basket. For 2 points there for Johor Southern Tigers.
Now it's very funny to see both of them going head to head right now. You know, both of them understand that they're in foul trouble. You know, Charles Garcia has 3, Tevin Glass has 4 already under his belt. So both are playing really careful when they try to contest the shot and not going 100% in effort, trying not to pick up another foul.
It's all happening here, folks. The match between Johor Southern Tigers, the home team here in Batu Pahat, up against the Singapore Adroit, their southerly neighbor. And we are in the third quarter of the match with about 5:11 remaining on the clock. Still plenty of time remaining. You're watching us live on our official YouTube channel. Here we go, Mitchell Falkov for Singapore Adroit. Morgan gave the ball to Russell Lowe. Back to Mitchell from Russell. And back to Russell. Zhong Han asking for the ball, and the shot coming in from Russell. He draws the foul there. So 2 shots awarded in favor of Singapore Adroit. Yes, it is number 9 there, Jun Yi, with a foul on Russell Lowe.
Both players exchanging words at the low block right there. You can see Tevin Glass and also Charles Garcia talking to each other and also exchanging words to the referee.
Yeah.
As Russell misses his first free throw, the crowd letting him know the sound with their boos while he's at the line.
And the second one from Russell Lowe. There are 3 points adrift of Johor Southern Tigers now into the basket. That takes Adroit to 67. Now back to Johor Southern Tigers. Good spell here for Johor Southern Tigers. And they're looking to continue that good spell with more points for them. Lim Chi Wei give the ball to Lee Jun Kang. Glass with a shot off the rim, being kept in play nicely there by Lim Chi Wei. And a foul call against Singapore Adroit, as you can see from the action replay. Oh, the foul against Michel Volkov. So therefore, this free throw awarded to Kevin Lane, the Som of Johor.
Kelvin Lane, the Som, right now sitting with 10 points and 2 assists for his team. Also draining 1 from the 3-point line in the first quarter to start the game off in the first 2 possessions.
And the second one from Kevin, that goes into the basket. Another point for Johor, then is 70 for them and 67 Adroit. There's another foul committed, as you can see from the action replay. As it is Jun Kang on Wong Zhong Han, so possession given back from the back line to Singapore Adroit. Wong Zhong Han. Morgan. Russell picks it up. Russell goes with a shot off the backboard into the basket for Russell Lowe. Draws the foul as well.
Basket will count, and the foul call away from the ball will be pinned on Charles Garcia, picking up his 4th personal foul as well.
Yeah, you can see the push by Garcia on glass there.
So a good call there by the referee for picking that up.
Yep.
Now sometimes it gets so easy for us to be carried away while we have our eyes on the ball.
Indeed.
So great job there for the referee for picking up things that is happening away from the ball.
Off the ball incidents are very important too. So Garcia, 4th personal foul for him.
So the referee will go to the IRS, the instant replay system, to review this last call on Charles Garcia to make sure that they are making the right decision here, as Garcia will be pinned with his 4th.
Well, as you can see on the IRS instant replay system, Russell with a shot there off the backboard into the basket, and you can see off the ball the position of Charles Garcia and Tevin Glass at the push. The back of Tevin Glass. So that is the one being looked into by the umpires, by the officials, and they will make a formal final official decision here.
So basket counts for Adroit still. And then a foul called away from the ball stand. So Tevin Glass at the line because he got fouled by Charles Garcia from the back.
So free throws here for Tevin Glass to add to the tally for Johor Southern Tigers. And the second one here for Glass. Straight away into the basket. Good work there from Tevin Glass. That takes Johor to 72 and 69 for Adroit. No Garcia now. Morgan will have to do with the rest of the players. Morgan with a long shot there off the rim. Now it's back to Johor Southern Tigers. Lee Jun Kang. This is Glass. Glass facing Ng Shi Yu. Still Glass now. And goes with a shot. Did well there. Tevin Glass showing his prowess. A man in his element. Putting it into the basket.
So crafty with his footwork and also dribbling skills right there. Put it behind his back. Shooting the ball away from the defender. Goes up with the pump fake, sending the defender the outer way, and still managed to float the ball into the basket by Tevin Glass.
Well, at the other end here, we have a foul against Johor Southern Tigers. So free throw awarded to Adroit here. Moses Morgan, the recipient. And the opportunity to add to the tally for Singapore Adroit. The first one in. That's 70 for them. 74 for Johor Southern Tigers. The second one for Moses Morgan. Into the basket as well. 2 out of 2. Good work there from Moses Morgan. Shi Wei for Johor Southern Tigers. A good pass that towards Kevin Lindasom. And Shi Wei with a shot off the rim. Dispossessed back to Singapore Adroit. Zhong Han to Moses Morgan, keeping it in play. Shi Yu picks up the ball. Mitchell is there as well, and Shi Yu trickling off the rim. And Moses putting the ball into the basket, ensuring 2 points there for Singapore Adroit. Now back to Johor Southern Tigers. Glass with a shot off the rim. Here's Zhong Han. On his right, Russell Lowe with Mitchell. Shi Yu up against John Wong. And Mitchell with a shot off the rim, picked up there by Glass. It will be Johor's ball. Morgan not happy with that, but that's the decision of the umpire. As you can see from the action replay of that incident. So it will be Johor's ball from the back line. Yitong. This is Chi Wei. Lim Chi Wei. Chi Wei spotted here by John Wong. Oh, Tevin Glass did well. A quick run underneath the basket and picks up the ball to slot it home. Took a bit of a knock there, but play on. And Adroit could not make good of that situation. But here's Tevin Glass taking the ball and tries to put it into the basket. And draws the foul there.
Hard foul there being committed by Mitchell to stop Tevin Glass running full head of steam right into his grill.
As you can see from the action replay. So 2 shots for Tevin Glass. At 76 over 73. First one into the basket. And the second one as well for Tevin Glass. Big American. Such a live wire for Johor Southern Tigers. Looking for their fourth win in a row and into the basket as well. Good work there from Tevin Glass. 78-73. And again, Adroit lost the ball. It is a three-pointer that delivered by Lim Chi Wei. Wow, what a shot there from Chi Wei.
Turning defense into offense from the point guard of Johor Southern Tigers, Chi Wei.
Zhong Han tries with all his might, but no basket there for Singapore Adroit. As we can see from the action replay, tries to get the better of Johor Southern Tigers. But a foul was committed against him, so therefore
substitution here coming in for Johor Southern Tigers to allow Tevin Glass to take a rest here on the bench as he picks up his fourth personal foul.
So Wong Jong Han with the free throws awarded to him. Opportunity from behind the line for Adroit. First one in. And the second one from Wong Jong Han for Singapore Adroit into the basket as well. That's 75 for them and 81 for Johor Southern Tigers. It is looking to be a high-scoring game, already at 81-75. And we're still in the third quarter of this match. Lim Chi Wei, Eng Yi Tong with a shot. Almost, but not quite. Mitchell Volkov. Mitchell. Zhong Han picks the ball. Oh, the pass that was meant for Russell Lowe. It's got out of Johor Southern Tigers, so possession given to Singapore Adroit.
Wong Jong Han having a slow game here so far. Just making 2 shots so far for Singapore Adroit. So very quiet game here in the third period.
Russell. And the pass there towards Morgan. This is Zhong Han from behind the arc. Still straight into the basket there from Wong Jong Han.
Timeout call here for Johor Southern Tigers after that made 3-pointer for Wong Jong Han. So this is a good timeout here by Coach Yong Kian An to stop this run. Noticing that John Wong has been picking up pace on his offense here, gaining a little bit of confidence with that last made 3-pointer.
So 81 for Johor Southern Tigers and 78 Singapore Adroit, with about 45.4 seconds remaining on this third quarter as we take a look at the game highlight here. Brought to you by Lening. Morgan slotting for yet another 2 points there. And this is Lim Chi Wei with a 3-pointer delivery there for Johor. At the other end, Wong Jong Han as well, delivering the goods from behind the arc for Adroit. So it's all happening here, not much separating the two teams. Only 3 points the difference, so you gotta stay with us. Pay focus on this match between Singapore Adroit and Johor Southern Tigers. Well, good crowd in attendance here at the Chan Kok Kiang Stadium in Batu Pahat. This is Major Basketball League Day 4, final day in Batu Pahat before we move on up north to Penang from 2nd to 4th December. Eng Yi Tong, Lim Chi Wei, and the shot coming in from Yik Liang Chuan, but no basket there. So back to Singapore Adroit. Garcia just sizing up the opposition. Morgan takes the ball to the basket and delivering for a 2 there for Adroit. So that's the end of the third quarter. Final points delivered by Morgan, and that takes Adroit to within a point to Johor Southern Tigers. 81 Johor and 80 for Singapore Adroit. Okay, we're back with the action in the fourth and final quarter of this match. That is the first point delivered by Heng Yi Tong there for Johor Southern Tigers, making it count for 2 points there. And here's Singapore Adroit. Garcia, Do King Huang gave it to Wong Zhong Han. Zhong Han lobbing the ball, but off the rim. No basket, and a picked up here by Johor Southern Tigers, and Lane De Som. Lin Chi Wei with a shot into the basket. Good work there by Lin Chi Wei for Johor Southern Tigers.
Such a patient and in rhythm shot there by Chi Wei with the mid-range. Gave up a 3-point for a higher percentage shot.
Yeah. Wong Zhong Han. Long pass there towards Moses Morgan. Morgan now with a shot. Too short there from Morgan. And Russell tries to keep the ball in play. Has gone out. So possession back to Johor Southern Tigers. 5 points in the lead over Singapore Adroit. Lim Chi Wei. Left it for Heng Yi Tong. Yi Tong up against To King Huang. Yek Liang Chuan with a shot off the rim there. No luck there for Liang Chuan. Yi Tong. Chi Wei now from behind the arc again. But well picked up there by Kevin Lane De Som. Possession still being kept by the home team, Johor Southern Tigers. Yi Tong, surely, yes, off the backboard. Good work there by 77 Heng Yi Tong.
Little shake and bake there against Russell Lowe, noticing that he has slower feet, just blows by with the dribble and then off the backboard for a bank shot.
And a shot from Russell Lowe, and Garcia putting it into the basket. Pull 2 points back for Singapore Adroit. Yi Tong. Eng Yitong up against Russell Lowe. And the pass towards John Wong, who couldn't handle the ball. It's too high for him, and it's gone out for possession back to Singapore Adroit.
Kabanak taking his spot on the floor once again here late in this fourth quarter. Yesterday, 12 points coming in all from the fourth quarter for Kabanak. So let's see what can he do here for Johor Southern Tigers.
Here's Morgan. Russell to Garcia. Garcia surely off the backboard. Easily done there by Charles Garcia. Another 2 points there from Garcia. 84 now for Adroit. And 87 Johor. Kabanak. Jeremiah Kabanak has the ball. Tries to find a space. Kevin Lindersom from behind the arc. What a shot there from Dassom.
It all started with Kabanak driving the lane, trying to slow down, size down a little bit on that defense, and then just drop into the pocket of Lane Dassom.
And at the other end, Garcia again, nope. Trickling on the rim, but not into the basket. Draws the foul there.
Johor Southern Tigers definitely need some size here down the low block because they are getting out rebound by Charles Garcia there. You can see all three just couldn't stop number 36 down on the low block as he sends himself to the line for another 2 more shots.
Using his size advantage to show his prowess from the rebound. And Garcia now with a free throw for Singapore Adroit. Into the basket with the first one. 5 points adrift of Johor Southern Tigers. Garcia. 2 out of 2 for Garcia. They are at 86 currently, with Johor at 90. Kabanak here taking the ball for Johor Southern Tigers. Still Kabanak being challenged here by Toking Huang. And the pass there towards Wee Jun Yi, number 9. The ball has crossed the line, so possession back to the team in black. Singapore Adroit. Zhong Han. Russell. Zhong Han. Morgan gave the ball to Toking Huang. Here's Moses Morgan. Russell Lowe picks it up. No foul. Play on. Has gone out. Crossed the line, as you can see from the action replay. Good defending there from Johor Southern Tigers. Closing the space for Singapore Adroit.
Great hustle play again from both teams. It's a tight game. So every possession counts. You can see they are really putting it out on the floor right now with time left. 6 minutes remaining in this final quarter.
Russell. Good work there. But no basket. Is Garcia picks it up and dunking it in with both hands. That's Charles Garcia. Adding 2 points for Singapore Adroit. No Glass with a shot. Draws the foul there, Tevin Glass. That's by Russell Lowe.
A late foul call there by the referee. Almost like waiting for the shot to see if it goes in or not to call that foul.
So the free throw here. 2 shots for Tevin Glass. The first one into the basket. That takes Johor to 91. And the second one from Tevin Glass. 92 into the basket as well. Back to Adroit. Chasing Johor Southern Tigers now. Zhong Han up against Kabanak. Wong Zhong Han. Take it to the area, but dispossessed by Kabanak. Did well there. And here comes the shot coming in from Junyi. No basket, but possession still being kept here by Johor Southern Tigers. Glass to Junyi. And what a pass there from a Junyi towards a Jun Kang. No basket being kept in play. Russell Low for Adroit. Russell and the pass to To King Huang, and the shot off the rim from King Huang. He bounded as well, a little bit too short there from Wang Zhonghan.
Great close out there by Tevin Glass to pick up that rebound, not allowing John Wong to have an easy look at the basket.
Jeremy Kabanak. Kabanak takes it to the basket, off the rim. High pass there towards Morgan. Morgan against two Southern players, and Kabanak did well. Jun Yi did well as well to put the pressure on Morgan. Ball has gone out of play of To King Huang there. So possession back to Johor Southern Tigers. No substitution as Kabanak making way for Chi Wei. Back on the court here. Lim Chi Wei for Johor Southern Tigers. Chi Wei, Yi Tong. These are the key players being banked upon by Johor Southern Tigers.
Referee calls a double dribble there for Heng Yi Tong. As he looks shocked on that call because he has done that move so many times all over.
Morgan to Zhonghan. Here comes Adroit. Left it for To King Huang. To King Huang almost lost the ball there. Junyi did well to intercept. Surely Junyi. Wow. Number 9, Wee Junyi. Crowd is just loving this piece of action from Wee Junyi. And at the other end, Garcia picks up the ball, putting it into the basket at the sound of the whistle. Will that be counted?
So basket counts for Charles Garcia. Shooting foul call on number 9. So Brian picking up that personal foul. Just Charles Garcia is just too big for him. Look at the size difference there. Brian just reaching the shoulders of Charles Garcia.
And with the free throw into the basket by Charles Garcia. That takes Adroit now to 91 and 94 for Johor Southern Tigers. Chi Wei left it for Heng Yi Tong. Yi Tong with a shot here. Denied. Picked up by Garcia to Morgan. Zhonghan. And the pass to To King Huang with a shot from behind the arc and into the basket. A three-pointer there by To King Huang of Adroit.
Ties it up the game here at 94 apiece. Both teams looking to close out this quarter strong.
And into the basket as well from Chi Wei. Making no mistake with a shot there. Johor back in front here at 96-94. But not for long as Zhonghan sailing into the basket there with a 2-point for Singapore Adroit. Now Kevin Glass. Glass for Adroit. And a shot from Glass. Didn't go in. Picked up there by Garcia. Moses Morgan. Zhonghan. Garcia. Final 2 minutes of the match here. Garcia draws the foul there. Ball didn't go into the basket.
Shot is being called right before the shot. So shooting a defensive foul call on number 9. So Brian picks up 2 quick fouls here in this 4th period.
As you can see from the action replay there. Number 9, Wang Junyi on Charles Garcia. So possession awarded to Adroit from the sideline. King Huang. Well defended there by Jun Kang. And stopped by the umpire for another foul.
Defensive foul there being called against number 7 of the Singapore Adroit, To Ching Huang. Moses Morgan came all the way from the other end of the court. Couldn't believe that call. They thought it was a good defense. Looks like a good defense.
Yeah. Now Lee Jun Kang here. Give it to Yi Tong.
And another double dribble.
Double dribble. That's the second one from Heng Yi Tong. Well, let's take a look. What happened here, Brian?
Oh, okay, that was obvious.
Yeah.
That was obvious for holding the ball like that. Now you can't palm the ball from the bottom of the ball. You have to be on the top all the time.
So here comes Singapore. Adroit draws the foul. It's To King Huang with the move for Adroit. So possession from behind the line, as you can see from the action replay. King Huang was stopped there on his track by Lee Jun Kang.
A little less than 2 minutes remaining here in this game. Is it going to be a win for either team, or is it going to be our first overtime of the season?
Yeah. So this is the match between the two teams. Go down all the way to the wire. Russell Lowe couldn't make the shot. Well picked up here by Heng Yi Tong. Opportunity for Southern Tigers, and Lane the Song did well despite the challenge there from Garcia. What a play, what a gameplay here from Johor Southern Tigers to get that 2 points. A minute 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Johor a slim lead here of 2 points. There's plenty of time remaining. Charles Garcia, Russell Lowe putting the ball into the basket, using his height to great advantage there. Yeah, back tied at 98 apiece. Jun Kang, Yi Tong with a shot off the rim. Not counted after the whistle. But draws the foul anyway. Johor Southern Tigers.
To Ching Huang with another foul there on Tevin Glass off a Yi Tong shot here.
Yeah. You can see from the action replay, that one went in but not counted as it is after the umpire's whistle. Glass with a shot, a bit too short, picked up there by Zhong Han. Morgan ran onto Heng Yi Tong.
Johor Southern Tigers in the penalty, so with this foul on Yi Tong, sending Moses Morgan to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah. As you can see from the action replay there, stop on his track there by Heng Yi Tong. So the free throws awarded to Morgan. Moses Morgan now can give the lead back, restore the lead for Adroit. Off the rim there with the first one. And a change of the ball. So here we go. All set. Well, still the same ball, but it was just wiped there. Make sure it's good for the player. Morgan into the basket with a second throw. So just a 1 point, 99-98. 50 seconds remaining on the clock. And Lee Jun Kang has the ball here for Johor Southern Tigers. Heng Yi Tong. Back to Jun Kang. Jun Kang with the 2 points there. Shot by Jun Kang. Oh, good work there from the number 28. delivering yet another 2 points for Johor Southern Tigers. And timeout call as we head into the final 38.7 seconds of this match. Brian, it's still too close to call.
Yes, indeed. That last made basket just sending the crowd on its feet. Everyone was cheering. It was definitely a short relief here with this 1 point lead.
One point lead over Singapore Adroit. As we await for the match to resume, as we take a look at the game highlight here, brought to you by Leaning Lee Jun Kang. Making no mistake with the shot there of the pass from Heng Yi Tong. So straight into the basket, much to the delight of his teammates on the bench there. So back on the court. So possession from the sideline to Singapore Adroit. It's Wong Zhong Han getting ready. Morgan picks it up. Garcia takes it to the basket. Yes, and dunking it in. And able to retrieve possession from Johor Southern Tigers now. The final 17 seconds of the match. The last possession. Heng Yi Tong surely for Johor Southern Tigers. Chi Wei goes with a shot and into the basket. But Chi Wei!
What such
right
confidence!
Whoa! Lim Chi Wei there for you.
The smallest person on the floor. Indeed, the nickname, the Mighty Mouse. Getting things done here with this 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Just went straight to the basket. Russell was waiting for him to come on in, just putting it way out of the reach of his opponent right there off the backboard into the basket with this 1 point lead.
What a game that we are witnessing here between the two teams, Johor Southern Tigers and Adroit Singapore. As we take a look at this game highlight, look at this shot. Chi Wei with a jump and with such confidence putting it into the basket. Despite the challenge, the attempt from the Adroit players to stop him. But nothing stopping Chi Wei there for Johor Southern Tigers.
Little miscommunication there with Russell and also Moses. I guess both of them are waiting for each other to actually go and contest for the block shot on Chi Wei. But turns out that both of them were just waiting and no one went up for it.
Yeah. What entertainment value here for the crowd. The spectators here in the Chan Kok Hiang Stadium in Batu Pahat. We're back on the court, the final 6.1 second of the match. 101 Adroit, 102 Johor. Morgan not able to put it into the basket, and that's it! Missed the opportunity. The opportunity was missed by both Morgan and Garcia. And the players ran to the umpire protesting. And again, let common sense prevail. Garcia displeased. But that's the final score, the win for Johor Southern Tigers over Singapore Adroit 101. What a match! What a match this has been between the two teams, Brian.
What a way to end this match. Although a little few players that went onto the court to protest. You can see Charles Garcia still trying to get into the face of the officials. He did not like that last position to actually not getting the foul call as he goes for the attempt at the very final second. But just so fortunately, the ball dropped into the hands of Tavin Glass. and then just threw it up to the sky to run the clock out as the home crowd cheers on the winning team for tonight. Its final score, 1-point win for their home team, the Johor Southern Tigers.
So it is Johor Southern Tigers with 4 wins out of 4 in Batu Pahat, performing in their home state in front of their local supporters. This should be the impetus, the inspiration that they will take with them to Penang in December, as we will be there for the next leg of this major basketball league. The full-time score once more, 101 Johor, 102 Adroit, and we'll go to the court side with the interview with our man down there. Over to you.
Alrighty, right beside me we have obviously the player of the game, Tevin Glass. Alright, I saw your Instagram that your grandfather just passed away, and rest in peace. And I just want to know that would it affect you on the court, and how do you control your emotions?
It affected me a lot in many ways. Before the game, I really didn't want to play, and I just basically had to play through it, and I couldn't be selfish to my teammates, couldn't be selfish to the fans that came out, and I just had to play through it, and rest in peace, my grandfather.
And you took the W for Johor Tiger tonight. Do you have anything you want to say to all the fans over here that support you?
Appreciate y'all coming out, appreciate y'all supporting me. Thank y'all for saying RIP to me last night. Thank y'all for always being there for me. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Tevin Glass. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam, and congratulations to player of the game, Tevin Glass, of course, from the Johor Southern Tigers. What a game this has been. But you gotta stay with us as we have another match coming your way. Not long from now, it will be between NS Matrix and KL Asil. So stay with us. We'll be back shortly.